The knife is your #1 survival tool, and man from the beginning has had knives. This is the tool they've used for any kind of task that you can imagine. You can improvise it, you can use it. And so Maxpedition has now released their line of fixed blade knives. A couple of years ago they released a couple of different folding knives, but this is a really high quality fixed blade knife. There are actually 12 different versions, 3 different sizes, different blade styles. And with Maxpedition, their whole thing is adventure and getting out into the wild. And so to me, the knife, a really high quality knife like this, is going to really fit the Maxpedition line. They start out with D2 steel, and the Rockwell hardness is 58 to 60, so it's a really nice high quality carbon steel. It is chrome plated, and it's actually 1 mil thick, so it's a really thick plating that's going to hold up well. Carbon steel can rust because it is carbon steel, but with very little maintenance, and then of course with this finish on it, it's going to be pretty impervious to the weather. This is what they call the geometric, and it's really a modified Tanto style blade. It's double tempered and it's cryogenically treated, so it's going to really ensure that the heat treating is done correctly. It's 6 1/4 inches in length for the blade, and overall it's 11 inches. The spine is just under 1/4 of an inch. It's at 0.22 inches. So it's a really thick, nice, solid blade. Great for survival tasks, utility tasks, those kind of things. The grind is full height. It goes all the way from the spine all the way down. And it has a concave sharpening, which makes it a really strong edge. It's not going to have a thin edge that's going to be able to dull easy. It kind of concaves over, and so it's going to give you better cutting capability. The choil is 1 inch, so it's good and solid. It gives you a place really to grab your finger for doing more detailed work. Now, it is a full tang under the nylon filled handle, and it has 4 keys that are molded into the nylon filled handle, and then it has 2 holes. And of course you have a really nice, ample, large lanyard hole on the back. Very ergonomic. I mean, it just fits right into the hand extremely well. There is some texturing on the grip, even though this knife, to me, is a very plain, understated design. Black knife, chrome matte finish. It's just very understated, but yet it looks really classic. It does have the Maxpedition M right on the blade, but other than that, there is no other feature that would distinguish this knife. The balance on this knife is really exceptional, and the weight is just under 9 ounces at 8.9 ounces. Now, for many of you that know knives, especially really high quality knives, this is very similar in appearance to the Mad Dog knives made in Arizona. Really high quality knives. But one of the differences with the Mad Dog knives is that they can run up to $800, $900 to $1,000. They're custom knives. They're beautiful and they're very high quality. In fact, the Navy SEALs use Mad Dog knives in a lot of their different units. But one of the good things about the Maxpedition knife is, of course, the price. And many of you are saying, you mean Maxpedition is cheap or cheaper? Well, it's not cheap material, but for this kind of knife and for the design, this large size runs $119, which to me is exceptional for a knife of this quality, especially D2 steel. It's just really an excellent steel. But then we have the medium size and we have a smaller size. Now, the geometric only comes in large and medium. This is their medium short clip. It runs $109. And then this is the drop point, and it's in the small size, and it's $99. All 12 of their different offerings, some of them are the same, just larger, smaller, and then some of them are definitely different type knives, different blade shapes. They also make a long clip and a fish belly. Now, you can go to the Maxpedition website and see everything, all the details, all the weights on the smaller and medium knife. And there are just so many ways that you can fit this to what kind of knife style you like. You know, a lot of people like Tanto. There are a lot of people that don't. A lot of people have different needs, whether it's hunting, fishing, just outdoors, utility, combat. So Maxpedition has really fit a lot of different choices for this design series. Each knife comes with a molded Kydex sheath. It's actually a folded design, has stainless steel rivets all the way through, and then it has lanyard holes that you can use for lashing points with 550 cord. It has a double retention system, so the knife slides in, it locks into place on both sides. And this gives you really good, solid retention. And then when you pull the knife, you really mean to pull that knife out. It does have a belt loop, and of course this can be loosened and fit to different attachment points right through here through the keyholes. And the sheath comes in black with the black handle. Go with a nice black Maxpedition bag. And you get a 10% discount when you order off the Maxpedition website using Suits00 in the coupon code. So don't forget, always helps to save a little money, and just a great product.
Be strong, be of good courage. God bless America. Long live the Republic.
And it'll go well with a nice Maxpedition bag. Oops. It has stainless, and the weight is just under 9 inches at 8.9 ounce. I mean, the overall is 11.5. The overall is 11.
All right, now, video's over. Go outside, make your own adventure.